Welcome to Greg TV. This video is all about the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 glasses. I'm going to show you everything on what you should do to set these up the proper way. Like the first tips and tricks, the first things to do, whatever you want to call it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go into the Meta AI app. I'm assuming you already have these set up and all that. If you don't, I will put a little link down below in the description of this video on how to set these up. Next thing you want to do is go into the app, and at the bottom right, you're going to see the sunglasses. Tap on that, and you can do some things in here that are pretty cool. So you can pause your notifications right there, really quickly, really easily. You can also say it on your glasses. You can say, hey, Meta, pause notifications, and it will pause the notifications. You can also turn on your translation. There's a translation button right there. Once you get into translations, you can come in here and instantly go in here and hit continue. And I'll go through this, but live translations is right here. It says before you begin, stay session, get the most accurate translations. And on the way you stop it is you would say the keyword stop live translator or translation, or tap and hold the touchpad right here. So we're just going to hit done on that. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to hold your phone up as you talk to someone, so they can see it at the same time as you speaking it. So you guys can converse and understand each other. It's also at the top, if you have multiple glasses, like I have. This is my fourth pair. I think it is. You can swipe through to see all of your glasses that you have right here, as you want. So I'm on my Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 South. Hit the gear in the top right, and you can go into updates. I have mine set to automatically update. You can also go in here and check if there's any software updates. You're going to get them every month, every 2 months. You will definitely get a lot of updates, and they add a lot of features. It's really worth your time and your value to add more value into it. It's free updates, and it's great. Next up, if you go into General, you can go into About, and you can always see which glasses your software on. If you go into Version, it'll show you what on right now. Currently, at the time of making this video, I'm on 18.2. You can see the features that it gave you recently as well under that update. This is also where you will see your case serial number and the serial number for your glasses in case you need to do some. It's kind of a return or some kind of fix because they broke or something like that. That's where you can find your serial number. Also on this page, you can see name. You can tap up there and you can change the name of your glasses. Put whatever you want. Mine was not Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2. It said something else. But you can come in here, change it to whatever you want. Hit save, and that'll be the new name for your glasses. Also, some other things in here. You can learn how to do a force restart. It walks you through the process. You can go in here and unpair your glasses if you're not going to use them with this phone anymore. You can also do a factory reset. You can tap on that and it walks you through how to do a factory reset. I have videos on all of this stuff in my playlist for AI glasses. Going back in Wi-Fi, you can come in here and connect to any Wi-Fi networks that you want. And this will be connected for your glasses because your glasses can connect to Wi-Fi on their own and do updates and things like that. Meta AI. This is a big one right here. These are your preferences. You can turn off the keyword. If you turn the keyword off, it will actually save you a ton of battery life. That's saying, just having that keyword always on so that you can say it whenever you want uses a lot of battery life. I have turned it off on one pair of my glasses. I can still access it by holding and pressing on the side here, and it will still work, but otherwise you're going to get way better battery life. Basically almost doubling your battery life. So if you out and about and you don't need to be using that keyword at all, do that. Turn it off and you'll get amazing battery life. Wake sound. This is when your glasses will make a sound letting you know that you've asked for the keyword. You can turn that on or off. I keep it on though. And you can also respond without the keyword. Your glasses microphone will stay on and listen for another prompt for a brief. So basically you after you ask your question to the keyword, maybe you asked, hey, what's the capital of Minnesota? It answers you. It listens for another split second. That way if you're like, well, what's how many people live in that city? It'll answer again. Otherwise, if you kind of stay silent or you don't ask anything in relation to that, it's not going to respond back. But otherwise, that's what that means, is that basically after you ask your question and get your answer, it'll still listen for a little bit more to see if you have more questions. Language and voice come in here. It's where you can change the speed of the person talking to you. I like the Aquafina voice. I really like her voice. It's pleasant. It's a little bit deep. I like it, but there's other voices you can choose right here. You can hit the play button right next to them to see what they sound like. You can choose. Here's one of the voices you can choose. Here's one of the voices you can choose. Here's one of the voices you can choose. But I like Aquafina. Here's one of the voices you can choose. You can always change it later. I love it. So, I chose that voice. Also, cellular updates. I do these. Basically, updates will use your cellular data. Updates are pretty small, so they're not like gigabytes. So you can download updates through cellular if you not going to be on Wi-Fi anywhere, and get your glasses installed basically wherever you are. Next would be communication. Come in here and connect any and all media apps that you want to do. Well, not media apps, but actually social communication apps. If you come in here, you can connect whatever you want. You can have it announce messages. So basically, if you get a message from there, it'll say it through your glasses. You can see create a new story with your voice. Certainly, if you come in here, you can see exactly what goes on with if you connect something. I already have mine connected, so that's why you don't see a connect button at the bottom. It just says disconnect. But ultimately, you can come in here and have it announce your messages. You can post things like a photo automatically to it, and it tells you how to do that. So it's very cool. Walks you right through. But I have all my things there connected. I also have announced calls collected and or announced when I get a call and be like, oh, Jeremy's calling, or whatever that person's, fake mad-up name I just came up with is. You can also pause your announcements as well. This is where you can adjust the time limit. It can either be 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or up to 8 hours by default. Generally, I do about 30 minutes when I say it when I am telling Meta to pause my notifications. But you can have it, like I said, go as pretty much as long as you want. Up to 8 hours, it looks like. Going back to the main screen of device settings, app connections, this is a big one too. Here you've got your ER assigned defaults. So in here, when I touch and hold it, assigns it to Meta AI, but I can tap on that and pressing and hold it. Would I can have it default to go into Spotify and activate my Spotify or do nothing at all? I like the Meta AI because sometimes I will remove that, or I will, the keyword, I'll remove that keyword. That way I can still access Meta. But otherwise, yeah, if you that holding that and pressing it is more important of you for get your music up and going instead of talking to it to get it going, choose that. Otherwise, I keep it at the ER Meta.